Howdy there, daylight burners. How's it going? Um, Kind of a wild night here. Um, we just got a mandate from our, I don't know what the words for the fella is, but our governor, Steve Sisolak, has mandated that we in the state of Nevada here wear face masks every time we are in a public area, whether it be a publicly owned place like a courthouse or a private establishment. Doesn't matter. You are required to maintain social distancing and wear a face mask. He just announced it earlier this evening. And, I've bitched about government overreach quite a little bit. I'm sure you guys might be a little bit tired of it. Um, but I don't particularly care, I guess. Um, it's a wild thing that we got going on right now. But I think I've reached a point where I just said enough. I will not comply with this mask mandate because I am a free citizen of the United States of America and the state of Nevada. Guaranteed by the Constitution of the United States and the First Amendment the freedom of travel, the freedom of religion, the freedom of speech, and freedom of expression, all of which have been violated by an unconstitutional mandate by our sorry sack of shit governor and many other governors around the country. And our own president has not he has not been free from making these same type of overreaches. And frankly, I've had enough. The COVID-19 deal has not affected me a whole lot, rather than just witnessing the crazy bullshit that's been going on around us. But personally, I have not been all that affected by it until now. And even then, I would imagine my sheriff, Frank Honeywell, who, from what I can tell, is a pretty good guy, got elected pretty overwhelmingly. He signed on to an ordinance not to enforce unconstitutional gun laws, and I urge you, Frank Honeywell, Sheriff of Lyon County, Nevada, to do the same thing with this unconstitutional power grab of a mandate of a face mask. It seems like not that big of a deal, and it's really not in the grand scheme of your health to wear a mask. I get the idea behind it. However, Governor Sisolak, you have no authority whatsoever to mandate such things. You are not a king. You are not a tyrant unless we allow you. I'm not allowing it. I will not comply. And in fact, I will protest this. I don't have a date in mind at the moment, probably be this weekend sometime, but I will ride my horse to the Capitol building in Carson City, and I will protest this unconstitutional power grab. This mandate, as you put it, with fines and criminal offenses attached to it. He didn't specify what, but he did address it because it is a mandate or a directive. He used both words, and I say fuck both of your words there. Mandate or directive. I mandate that you bring some baby wipes and clean around my anus before you go ahead and lick it. And both mandates there, yours and mine, have the same amount of constitutional authority. So, I can make mandates too, and, the only thing that's going to make them any good is the enforcement. So, piss on it. I will not comply, and I will protest. This is a gross overreach of power, and if anybody cares to join me in this protest, you are more than welcome to do so. Shoot me a message. This thing's kind of got me worked up tonight, fellas and ladies. I don't know who all is watching, but man, it's This thing is not cool. So if you agree with me, if you've had enough and you're ready to stand up for your rights, now's a good time as any. It may be just a face mask, but it only started with the Yellow Star of David for the Jews. Now, I'm not calling Governor Sisolak a Nazi, but he's using some pretty fascistic tactics right now. So, are we going to go the way of the Weimar Republic, or are we going to be a goddamn American and stand up for our individual liberties? I will stand up. I will face the consequences, whatever they may be, but I will stand up and I will protest this. I will not wear a mask. If you own a business and that's your requirement as a business owner, I respect that. I don't have to shop there, and you don't have to allow me that. But you, as an elected official, have no authority, have no say, and I will not comply. You can mandate this dick. If you care to join me, go ahead and shoot me a message, and we'll get some details lined out. But this is America, folks. We don't stand up for this, nor should we. And I've had enough. This is horseshit. I know it's happening in Colorado, California, Oregon, Washington. All up had these mandates. All part of this Western States Compact or whatever against the COVID. I'm not even going to talk about the science behind whatever they're going to throw out at you about the COVID and how deadly it is. I don't care. What I care about is my personal rights. I care about your personal rights. And my rights don't start at the point where you feel safe and secure. And, my rights and your rights don't start where my safety, is sufficient. No, our rights are our rights. And if we don't stand up for them, we see over and over again, those in power are more than willing to take them away from you. So I would urge you guys to write your governors, elected officials, whoever that may be, write your sheriffs and tell them don't enforce the damn directive. It's not a law. There's no law in the books that says you have to wear a mask. It's a mandate from somebody who's wanting to play tyrant. And it's a bunch of horse shit, and I won't stand for it. So, and neither should you. So, if there's ever a time to take action, now is the time to do so. Stand up, let the people know that you're tired of it, and let these assholes that are in positions of power, let them know that they work for us, not the other way around. We pay their salary, we put them in power, and we can take that power right back. Just like that. So let them know. Stand up. Fight against this bullshit. That's enough. This is America, damn it. This is the greatest goddamn country the world has ever seen. And we're just letting it fall into the shitter. Fuck that. Fuck Steve Sisolak. Fuck the shutdown. And fuck your face mask. Mandate this dick and move your ass. We're burning daylight.